Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Jesse. I'm filming this for my friends Bridget and Dakota at Ela Yoga Studio. Um, Today I wanted to go over a sequence of poses that are lying flat on the ground and using a strap. So this is like a little sequence I like to do as a sort of warm up at the beginning of a class or as the warm down. So you can like do it for multiple purposes. At the beginning of the class, I like to use it so everyone can sort of feel their body and there's not too much pressure, not too much movement, and you get to sort of rest and relax and land on your yoga mat at the beginning of the class. And then at the end of the class, again, different classes. I wouldn't do it twice in one class, although I guess you could. If I put it at the end of the class, it's for me just to do some really deep, nice, relaxed stretching when my body's warm. Okay, hopefully that allowed you to have time to get a yoga strap. Doesn't need to be a yoga strap, can be a belt or a piece of rope. So whatever you find, it's got to be like probably like the width of your arms is good. So let's start lying down flat on your mat and just getting comfortable. Have your strap near you so you can grab it. And to lie down, I like to get my feet hip distance apart. So you're just sort of trying to align your spine straight in the middle of your mat. I like the palms facing up so the shoulders roll open. And then start feeling your breath in your body. Inhale and exhale through the nose. And let's start with a gentle twist. So bring your right knee in to your chest and squeeze it in. And then take your right knee over to the left side. I rolled onto the mic. And bump your hip back to the middle of your mat. And use your hand to add a little weight to the knee. And breathe in and out through the nose. The right lung is open. Breathe there. Good. Then come back. I bring the hips back to the middle of my mat so my spine is straight. I bump the hips over to the right, and I bring in the right knee. Sorry, this is your left knee. Bring in your left knee and then go over to the right. So now again, my spine is straight on my mat. That's why I do that little bump. Breathe. Again, I like the palm facing up. And I like my neck neutral. My gaze is straight up at the ceiling. Some people look back at the hand. I just like to relax and let the weight of the head be heavy. Come back when you're ready. If you're doing these at home on your own without the video, you can hold each position as long as you like, right? Again, you could almost turn it into sort of a restorative or a yin practice. Okay, take the strap, and I hold it with my thumbs up and my fingers underneath the strap. And then I'm going to bring my leg up to 90, or I'm going to try and bring my leg up to 90. What I would like is the leg to be straight, and the toes come back towards the knee, so the foot is flexed. And the strap is on the heel of the foot. You see how it's not in the arch of the foot or not on the ball mounds of the foot. That way, when I pull, I also pull down towards the floor and maybe a little bit up towards my shoulders. Couple more breaths. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. Take the strap, put both ends of it into I'm using the left leg here, the same hand, same leg, so left hand, left leg, and I take the leg out to the left slowly. Then I start bringing the toes towards the ceiling and just a little bit. I put my opposite hand, my right hand onto my right leg, and I roll this hip down. I don't let the hip roll in to make the stretch easier. Roll this hip down, and I flex all 10 toes so that the right and the left leg are sharing the work. After a couple breaths, soften, bend the knee if you need to, come back to the middle, and it's over to the opposite side. Again, I have this left arm now in Shavasana, and I push the left heel. Again, my head is staying still. I don't want to complicate the pose and bring it up into the neck. And then inhale back to the middle. Take the hands, walk them up the strap. Now lift the head. Try and keep the legs straight. If you can grab the foot, great. Roll up, pelvic floor, navel on, and then release, lower down. Here I'm going to remove the strap. I'm going to grab the outside of my foot with the arm straight and inside the knee, and I pull down. I'm trying to get my knee onto the ground. Inhale and exhale. And then if you can, keep the knee where it is and start straightening the leg a little bit. Work into your hamstring. Release. Bend the right leg. Put the left foot onto the right right thigh, and pull in. The hands go through and interlace on the hamstring or on the shin. Flex the toes back to your face and start pulling in. This knee pushes away to open up. Create an energy going away from you to stretch here into the IT band piriformis. Then I like to take my hands out, grab the shin again or the hamstring, wherever your hands are comfortable. The knees slide together, stacked knees, and then I pull in. Release, feet to the ground, straighten the legs out. Here I like to feel the difference from one side to the other. Is there the residue of the postures? Can I feel the effect of the postures of the sequence? Okay, after a couple breaths, relax. Feel what's different. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to put the strap onto my right foot, extend up, use the heel, flex the toes back to the face. Again, I'm working for straight as possible and then moving the toes towards the top of my head. Take the strap in the right hand for me and open to the right side. The left hand rolls, the weight of this right leg rolls up my left hip. I roll it down. I try and find balance by working through the left side. Inhale. Exhale. Once you set the pose or come to the peak of your poses, take a couple breaths and enjoy. Relax a little, come back to neutral. Switch hands with the strap. This arm, right arm counterbalances the right leg. My elbow is the pivot as the right leg goes to the left side of the body. Inhale up. Come to neutral. Split the strap. Hands on opposite sides. Get the elbows wide. Get the hands wide. And try and pull yourself up the leg. Pelvic floor in, navel in, reach up, and then roll down. Strap comes off. Strap goes to the side. Grab the outside of the foot, pull down. The energy of my hand pulls the shin, which is perpendicular straight up and down, to the outside of my torso on this side. And now pull the toes backwards. It doesn't look like I'm going very far, but the hamstring really turns on and gets intense. Relax slowly. As you let go of the posture, put the right foot, right ankle onto the thigh. Flex the right foot and start squeezing in. Meanwhile, you're pushing the right knee away from the right shoulder. Release the hand, slide the knees together, fingers interlaced, knees stacked, pull and squeeze in. Lower the legs, straighten the legs, uncross the legs, and then lie down. So this is the exact sequence I would end up in at the end of some of my classes, where it's straight into Shavasana. This is also one of my favorite sequences because it's soft, it's all on the ground. All right, so you can use that as a standalone sequence. You can use that at the beginning of your classes or at the end of your classes. Sort of you can see the longer you hold the poses, the longer the sequence is going to be. So you can do this easily in 5 minutes, or you can take 15 minutes and go really deep into each of the poses. All right, from Costa Rica, thank you everyone who tuned in, and have a wonderful day.